Hello guys, good evening everyone. How are you all? कैसे हैं बच्चे लोग? Is everything clear? Audio, video, voice and everything clear? Yes. Okay. We'll go ahead. This is your KPCivil Krishna Prakash. So our today's session is related to MSQ series on wastewater engineering. So already we have completed water supply 2 sessions. Today we are going to start wastewater engineering. After that tomorrow we are having engineering hydrology MSQ series. Before going to start the session, just a small information. ESE Prelims 2021 new batch is going to be start from 20th November. Myself, Praveen Kulkarni sir, Rajendra Prasad sir, we all three will take core civil engineering subjects related to it. Good evening Lokesh. Good evening Banu. So take or join your plus subscription as early as possible. If you have taken already, just inform your friends. 7 months are there for ESE preliminary examination. 7 months are there for ESE prelims examination. Yes, Barik, Rafi sir also will teach because he is teaching only one subject. So I have not mentioned Barik. Rafi sir will teach geotechnical engineering. Okay, don't worry. Good evening Plavita. Good evening Banu. How can I forget you? You are the true aspirant of ESE Banu. So 7 months is there for your fight. I don't forget you Banu, don't worry. So we are launching new batch on 20th November. Just refer your friends, juniors to take plus subscription as early as possible. Very important. So don't forget about the code. Banu Prakash. Code is KPCivil. So we'll start the session today. We'll start today's session. Which of the following statements is/are? Most of the students asking me, sir, how to recognize whether it is MSQ or MCQ? By this we can conclude is/are. If it is given, means more than one answer, one option is correct, we'll conclude it now. Is/are they provided. Meaning of that, it may be MSQ also. It may be MSQ also. Based on that we can see. OLR, organic loading rate in case of oxidation ponds should lie in the range of 100 to 150 kg per day per hectare. Organic loading rate in case of oxidation pond should lie in the range of, if simply oxidation pond is given, very important you remember, not mentioned whether it is aerobic, anaerobic or facultative. So directly you take it as aerobic. You understand? Just the word oxidation pond, not mentioned whether it is aerobic, anaerobic or facultative. Just the word aerobic is given. 100 to 150. Yes, it is 100 to 150. It is true. It is true. Organic loading rate in case of anaerobic oxidation pond ranges in between 3000 to 6000 kg per day. Because it is anaerobic na? Highest rate of organic loading rate. It is also true. Algae act as a attached culture and aerobic bacteria act as a suspended culture. But very importantly, they mentioned facultative oxidation pond. They mentioned facultative oxidation bond. If it is a facultative oxidation bond, it is unnecessary about aerobic bacteria algae symbiosis. If it is a facultative oxidation bond, it is unnecessary to think about aerobic bacteria and algae. It is false. Yes, you can extend up to Banu Prakash 1500 to 2000. You may take, you can design for 3000 to 6000 also, so that your area of oxidation pond, volume of oxidation pond will increase. Area or volume may increase. No problem, you can take any value because you are not providing algae, it is not depending on sunlight, it is not depending upon oxygen. Only bacteria, if you give more bacteria, more degradation. So that it can be given, no problem, 3000 to 6000 kg per day per hectare, no problem. End product of facultative oxidation pond are carbon dioxide and ammonia. For facultative oxidation pond, it must be compulsory ammonia. It is not methane. It is not methane. So D is wrong. Wrong. D is wrong. Because it was given methane. End product of facultative oxidation pond is carbon dioxide and ammonia. Methane is not coming from facultative, only facultative they are asking, Banu Prakash. Not in a combined zone, they are not talking about in this combined zone. So if it is the combined zone, if you talk about it, everything will come. But only facultative, they specifically mentioned about this facultative zone. From this facultative zone it is, that is what I am saying, Banu. From this zone I am saying, from this facultative zone what is coming? From this facultative zone. Yes, correct. Correct, Meena. Lokesh Meena. If it is anaerobic, anaerobic means you can give methane. If it is anaerobic means you can give methane. Three zones are there now. Aerobic, facultative, anaerobic. They are asking about the middle facultative oxidation zone. So it is only carbon dioxide and ammonia. So it is the answer now, Plavita. It is the answer now. This final answer, A and B. A and B is only final answer. The final answer is A and B. CD is not happened. A and B is final answer. Pick up correct statement regarding aerobic and anaerobic treatment process. We have a beautiful questions related to wastewater engineering, especially theoretical questions will kill you, because a small words, a small sentence formation will totally make your mind to undergo confusion. Finally, you are in a lot of confusion what to select, what not to select. So see this model of question regarding aerobic and anaerobic treatment plants. Biomass production in aerobic treatment process is more when compared with anaerobic treatment process. Biomass production. What is biomass? What is biomass? Biomass is the formed sludge. Settled sludge or generated inorganic sludge or organic sludge remnant. That biomass production in aerobic treatment process is more when compared with anaerobic treatment. Is it true or false? Is it true or false? Tell me, which is generating more biomass? Biomass is generated in aerobic is more. True. It is true. Biomass production. Biomass production, it is generated in aerobic process is more. So that only after aerobic process, again we are giving that biomass to anaerobic. When activated sludge process is completed, remaining biomass we are giving to anaerobic. Sludge digestion is going on. Sludge digestion process is going on. You understand? Whenever oxidation pond or whenever trickling filtration is over, sludge settled in secondary sedimentation tank again given to sludge digestion. So, aerobic followed by anaerobic because of biomass. Startup period is more in aerobic treatment process as compared to anaerobic treatment process. No. Startup period is less here. Just 4 to 8 hours is needed to start aerobic process. For aerobic treatment process to start, just you need 4 to 8 hours. But for anaerobic treatment process, you need for sludge digestion, and you consider 12 to 14 hours. 12 to 14 hours means you need thickening. Thickening may be continued even 16 hours, 18 hours also. Thickening may be continued. So anaerobic treatment process needs more startup period. So this is a true option D. Option D is about that only. Startup period is more in anaerobic treatment process as compared to aerobic treatment process. D is true. Energy consumption and production in aerobic treatment process is more in comparison to anaerobic treatment process. I won't say this. You only tell me. See whether it is true or false. True or false? Energy consumption and production. You understand the point? Energy consumption and production. Which is generating more? Very, very important. Will aerobic will produce the energy? Oh, Banu Prakash, Lokesh, Divyang, Plavita. Anaerobic is generating energy. How energy is generated in anaerobic? Methane is there now. Methane is produced in which process? So that is what in the beginning of the question I told you. In the beginning of the question I told you the beauty of statement theoretical questions. Energy is produced. Who is producing energy? Methane. Where methane is generated? Methane is generated in anaerobic process. What is energy producing compound in aerobic? Barik. Plavita, bol. What is energy producing compound? Ammonia. Oh, Banu Prakash. No. Banu Prakash, no. How ammonia is going to generate energy when compared to methane? High calorific value. In sludge digestion, we have done calculations also. Do you remember? High calorific value containing gas. So, answer is this is false. This is false. When compared to methane, no one is producing more energy now. When compared to methane, no one is producing more energy now. So, this is the answer. A and D. You understand why that is false? You understand? Energy consumption and production both mentioned here. In aerobic treatment process, production is less when compared with anaerobic treatment process. Methane is a high calorific value gas. It is producing the energy. Yes, Banu. Where you did calculations of energy, Banu? 1 kg of sludge is generating 700 grams of methane. We are writing now. 1 meter cube of methane. 1 meter cube of methane will generate 5,400 calories of energy. Do you remember it, Banu? Not in SWM. Sludge digestion. In sludge digestion, we are studying it now. Sludge digestion. One kg of sludge will generate 0.9 meter cube of methane. So total gases. Total gases. But 0.9 into 70%. 0.63 meter cube of methane. How much energy? Have you did it in aerobic process? Have you calculated regarding energy production in aerobic process, Banu Prakash? Not happened, na? So, anaerobic is generating more energy when compared with aerobic. You think about production. Everyone is thinking about consumption. You understand the point? Each and everyone is thinking about consumption. Think about production. Okay, consumption is done. Depending upon bacteria, consumption will be done. Okay, energy, don't take electrical energy, power energy, no. Clear, production, energy, production. Plavita, finally, will your biomass is giving you the energy? Plavita, will your biomass is giving you the energy? You got the point. Are you getting energy? Bacteria is getting energy. Bacteria is not getting energy now. Yes, consumption means C only now. You got it, Plavita? You understand the point? Biomass is produced more. As a result of that biomass, you need to perform another process. You need to perform another process. If your process is not going to be happening, yes, you got it now? Ritvik Gaur, B. Aerobic treatment process to start, oxygen is to be supplied. Oxygen is supplied, aeration is carried out 4 to 8 hours. Anaerobic process required thickening all solids to come close, sludge thickening. That the sludge thickening required 12 to 14 hours. Gaur. Ritvik Gaur. Aerobic process needs aeration. Aeration is 4 to 8 hours. Anaerobic process needs sludge thickening, which is 12 to 14 hours. So starting process, which needs more? This needs more time now. Five-day 20 degrees Celsius BOD experiment conducted for a diluted sample with 50 times. So dilution factor, I will take it 50. Dilution factor, I will take it 50. Initial DO is 9.4. DOI, initial DO 9.4 mg per liter. After incubation, 60% of oxygen is found to be consumed. Means you have given 9.4 mg per liter, incubation 60% is consumed. 60% of oxygen is consumed. 40% remaining. What is the necessity of DO final, Banu? We'll directly take the Y5. 5-day BOD will consider. Y5 is equal to 60%, 0.6 into 9.4 into dilution factor 50. 0.6 into 9.4. Bhanu Prakash. Directly will take na 0.6 because the remaining 6 consumed 60% consumed BOD into dilution factor. So that 0.6 into 9.4 into 50. 282. 282 milligram per liter. In a sewage treatment plant, 20 mld of raw water is to be treated. 20 mld of raw water is treated. So what is the total BOD? What is the total BOD now? We will write down like this now. 20 into 10 power 6 into 282 into 10 power minus 6. Shall I write down like this? 20 into 10 power 6, 282 into 10 power minus 6, 5640. C is correct na? 5640 kg per day. C is correct na? Option C is correct. Done. Assume per capita BOD is 80. Per capita BOD is 80. Then population equivalent. What is population equivalent formula? Population equivalent formula. You know it? You know it very well. Total BOD divided by per capita BOD. Total BOD divided by per capita BOD. Very good, Banu. Total BOD is 5640. Per capita BOD is 80. 5640 by 80 into 10 power minus 3. I am converting to kg per capita per day. 5640 is in kg per day. 5640 is in kg per day. 70500. Very good. $70500. Completed now? What is the answer now? D. D only now. So what are correct answers, correct options? C and D. So this is the way numerical question also will be provided. MSQ. So don't expect only theoretical questions are MSQs. This is the way how numerical questions also will give you MSQs. C and D is the answer. Move on, we'll move on. We'll go ahead now. Five days, 20 degrees Celsius BOD experiment is conducted on a diluted sewage sample of 4% dilution. 4% dilution. So what is the dilution factor? 4% dilution. Dilution factor is equal to 100 by given percentage. 100 by given percentage. 25. Yes. 100 by given percentage 25. oxygen depletion is found to be 6.2 mg per liter. So what is Y5? Oxygen depleted into dilution factor. Y5 is equal to oxygen depleted into dilution factor. 6.2 into 25. 6.2 into 25. 155. 155 mg per liter. K is 0.25 per day at 20 degrees Celsius. The exact conclusion that can be drawn from above test. BOD remaining after 10 days, BOD remaining after 12 days. If you want BOD remaining, you need ultimate BOD. Na? So ultimate BOD is equal to 155 divided by 1 minus e power minus 0.25 into 5. 155 divided by 1 minus e power minus 0.25 into 5. We'll get it in ultimate BOD. Y5 by 1 minus e power minus kt. Y5 by 1 minus e power minus kt. 155 divided by 1 minus e power minus 0.25 into 5. 217.24 mg per liter. So now I am writing BOD remaining for 10 days, YR10. BOD remaining for 10 days, YR10. 217.24 into e power minus 0.25 into 10. This is only BOD remaining formula. Na? BOD remaining is equal to ultimate BOD into e power minus kt. This is BOD remaining formula. Na? So YR10 is equal to 217.24 into e power minus 0.25 into 10. This is the value YR10. 17.83. So it is wrong. Option A is wrong. Option A is wrong. Cancel. Option A is wrong. Option B. BOD remaining after 12 days. Now we'll solve for YR12. Same. Instead of time 10 days, we will take 12 days. Instead of time 10 days, we will take 12 days. Okay. 217.24 into e power minus 0.25 into 12. BOD remaining for 12 days. 10.815. 10.81 mg per liter. So it is correct na? Option B. Option B is 100% correct. BOD remaining after 12 days. Proportion of BOD remaining after 10 days. Proportion of BOD remaining after 10 days. YR10 percentage is equal to e power minus 0.25 into 10. Directly we are taking substitution e power minus kt into 100. YR10 percentage required, e power minus kt into 100, e power minus 0.25 into 100. This is the answer. 8.2%. Correct na? 8.21. C is correct na? C is correct. Proportion of BOD exerted. Already in 10 days consumed is 92. Because it is 8.1 means it is consumed from here. What is exerted here? 92. But it is given for 8 days, not for 10 days. 8 days, not for 10 days. So we will take here BOD for 8 days percentage. 1 minus e power minus 0.25 into 8 into 100. BOD exerted 86.5. 86.5. So how much fast you are solving the question? Correct na? This is also correct. This is also correct. So your answer is BCD. B, C and D. How much fastly you are doing the question, that only matters, Bhanu Prakash. So this is the models. Generally MSQ means what you thought till now? Theoretical. Is not it? MSQ means most of the students will have a thought. They have theoretical questions only. They have a theoretical questions only. Yes. Complete concept we learned. Determination of dilution factor. We learned 5-day BOD. We learned determining YU. Also remaining BOD. Remaining BOD in percentage. Exerted BOD in percentage. So many things. Even you miss one concept, only you learned important point. Remaining you left. Not possible to solve. Na? Plavita, why I told that much depth of subject. If this model of question is given, you need that much depth of subject compulsory. Bhanu, without that much depth of subject, can you solve this? It is not possible without that much depth of subject. Move on now. Pick up the correct statements with respect to activated sludge process. Pick up the correct statements with respect to activated sludge process. Food to biomass ratio of high rate activated sludge process. Food to biomass ratio of high rate activated sludge process lie in between 0.4 to 1 per day. Correct. High na? It was given high rate. It is given high rate. So it is true. It is simply activated sludge process you take between 0.3 to 0.6. Moderate this is. But it is mentioned clearly high rate activated sludge process. For a high rate activated sludge process, 0.4 to 1 per day. Recirculation ratio in ASP, activated sludge process, as per IS standard should be in between 0.2 to 0.5. Correct. So you are accepting 20 to 50% to return back. Will you accept more than 50% to return back? Banu, will you accept more than 50% to return back? No. You accept only 20 to 50% only you will accept. More than 50% you are not accepting. Efficiency of activated sludge process generally in the range of 80 to 85%. Efficiency of activated sludge process is generally in the range of 80 to 85%. It is called mean cell residence time MCRT or sludge is as per IS standards in activated sludge process should be in order of 120 to 360 hours. 120 to 360 hours. 5 days to 15 days. This is only 5 to 15 days. This is correct only now. Mean cell residence time is between 5 to 15 days. 120 to 360 hours. 5 to 15 days. 120 hours is 5 days, simple. 360 hours is 15 days. Is not it? 120 hours is 5 days, 360 hours is 15 days. So, answer is A, B and D. Answer is A, B and D. Is it clear? Is it clear? We'll move on now. Wow. Identify the correct statement regarding following. Autotrophs obtain energy and material for growth from inorganic resources. It is false, no? Autotrophs obtain energy and material for growth from organic sources. True. Autotrophs obtain energy and material for growth from organic sources. D is true. D is true. Heterotrophs obtain energy and material for growth. Heterotrophs obtain energy and material for growth. It may be heterotrophs, it may be autotrophs. What is energy producing? Energy and material for growth from where they are getting? Organic sources only, na? Will inorganic sources give the energy? Will inorganic sources give the energy? Tell me. Will inorganic sources give the energy? So, heterotrophs obtain energy and material for growth from organic sources. So, what we conclude answer is C and D. But one point you need to remember regarding organic sources here. I am coming further only. Manu Prakash, Plavita and Lokesh. Listen carefully. Autotrophs will get first they interact inorganic material in presence of sunlight. In presence of sunlight, they convert inorganic material to organic and sunlight energy is absorbed. So, will they get organic material directly autotrophs? This is the twist in the question. You understand the point? The twist in the question. Source is inorganic only, na? They manufacture through the process called photosynthesis. They manufacture through the process called photosynthesis. You understand the point? They does not get energy directly, they does not get organic material directly. From the atmosphere, autotrophs will take inorganic material. From the sun, they will take energy, converted into organic material and their utilizable form of energy. I have given a chart for photosynthesis. Na? Do you remember in the class? Do you remember in the class I have given a chart for photosynthesis? So, A is correct. Na? A is correct. Na? But blindly we go for C and D. Blindly, most of the cases we go for C and D, but it is completely related to process of photosynthesis. What is source of photosynthesis? Inorganic only. Na? Source of photosynthesis is inorganic only. Na? So, that is the blunder mistake we are going to take. But answer is A and C. So don't go for A, C and D. Don't go for C and D. Answer is A and C. Got it? Got the clarity now? So that is the beauty of theoretical sentence formation, will make confuse always. Autotrophs are the phototrophic organism. They perform photosynthesis using inorganic material. Okay? Done. Pick up correct statement from the following. In oxidation ditches, aerobic bacteria suspended culture act as a biological agent. In oxidation ditches, aerobic bacteria liquid suspended culture act as biological agent. What is an oxidation ditch? What is an oxidation ditch? Oxidation ditch, do you remember it? I have explained. Oxidation ditches, aerobic bacteria act as a biological agent. Oxidation ditch, okay, we leave it. You don't know about it? This is a form of oxidation pond. Yes, correct. Oxidation pond with mechanical aerator. Bacteria is given as a suspended culture only. Mechanical aeration, oxidation pond with mechanical aeration. Bacteria is given as liquid only, not liquid. Bacteria is added as a liquid. Liquid suspended culture only, bacteria added. So it is true. Yes, Lokesh. Oxidation ditch is an oxidation pond. Instead of algae, mechanical rotating devices, adductors, mechanical rotators are provided. That is called oxidation ditch. Instead of algae, you are providing mechanical devices. Yes, correct, Ajay Singh. Large circular basin with aerator, mechanical aeration. Correct, Ajay Singh. Then facultative bacteria act as a biological agent in waste stabilization pond. Waste stabilization pond is the other name for oxidation pond. Waste stabilization pond is the other name for oxidation pond. We are using the facultative bacteria, we are using the oxidation pond. Correct. Aerobic bacteria act as a biological agent in Imhoff cone. Imhoff cone not at all doing any work here. Is there any work of treatment? Any work of aerobic bacteria in Imhoff cone? Not required. Not required in Imhoff cone bacteria necessity. In rotating biological contractor, aerobic bacteria attached culture, yes. Rotating biological contractor, a disc will be there. This is a fan-like rotating biological contractor provided. Then Bacteria is attached on this surface. Bacteria is attached on this surface. So sewage is flown through it. This is rotating continuously. You understand? Rotating biological contactor. Here bacteria is attached. Bacteria attached on the blades. Yes. So it is rotating continuously. So it is true. So this is the answer. A, C and D. A, C and D is the correct statement for the given. Done. We'll move on. A grid chamber of dimension. A grid chamber of dimensions 12 meter, 1.5 meter, 0.8 meter liquid depth. Yes, yes, A, B and D. A, B and D, correct. Lokesh, change it, Lokesh, A, B, D. A, B, D, Villiers. Remember A, B, D, Villiers, A, B, D. Grid chamber of dimensions 12 meter, 1.5 meter and 0.8 meter liquid depth has a flow of 0.3 meter cube per second. Has a flow of 0.3 meter cube per second. Following are the statements that holds good with respect to grid chamber. Following are the statement with respect to hold goods with respect to grid chamber. Surface loading rate. Surface loading rate is V naught. Surface loading rate V naught is equal to discharge by surface area. Q by SA. 0.3 meter cube per second. I am converting to hour 60 into 60. Okay, I am converting to hours. 0.3 meter cube per second converting to hours 60 into 60. Divided by length 12 meters, width 1.5 meter. Length 12 meters, width 1.5 meter. This is the answer. So you need in liters. Later on you will multiply with 1000. So it is coming 6. It is coming 6 na? 6 or 60 it is coming. Tell me 6 or 60 it is coming. 60 meter per hour per meter square. Sorry, meter cube per hour per meter square. Now 60,000 liter per hour per meter square. It is coming 60 meter cube per hour per meter square. 60,000 liter per hour per meter square. B is correct. B is correct. Detention time of grid chamber 1 minute only. 1 to 2 minutes. No? Lowest detention time. Grid chamber detention time is lowest detention time 1 to 2 minutes. So 1 minute. What are correct? B and C. B and C correct. Lowest time is given for grid chamber detention time. Lowest detention time 1 to 2 minutes. C correct. Which of the following is/R? Very important, incorrect. Incorrect. Wrong. Incorrect means false regarding heterotrophs. It's a cell carbon from an inorganic source. No, na? Will it create carbon from inorganic source or organic source? Heterotroph they are talking about. They are talking about not autotroph, na? This is false. This is false. Autotroph will get carbon from inorganic source. Heterotroph is not getting carbon from inorganic source. It is false. Its energy is from oxidation of simple inorganic compound. If simple inorganic compound is oxidized, energy released? No. A complex organic compound is degraded, energy is released. It is false. You know it now. Complex organic matter in presence of oxygen, oxidation going on, converted into simple inorganic matter. This is only going on. So, along with conversion of complex organic matter to simple inorganic matter, energy is obtained. Energy is obtained. So that is false. So it's a cell carbon as well as its energy from organic matter. True. Heterotrophic cell carbon as well as its energy is from organic matter. It is true. It is true. Energy from a natural ecosystem. False. Its energy is not from a natural ecosystem. What happened, Banu? 60 seconds, 1 minute you are saying? So now what is the answer? A, B, D, na? Answer is A, B, D, na? Again A, B, D, Villiers. Because they are asking about false statements, not true statements. They are asking about false statements, not true statements. Correct, na? They are asking about false only, na? So ABD. Wow, big question. Raw sludge with a flow rate of 0.5 cumex. Raw sludge with a flow rate of 0.5 cumex sent to detention tank for treatment, and its solids concentration is 3000 milligram per liter. The sludge, when allowed to settle down in a 500 ml capacity half cone for 30 minutes, resulted settled sludge volume of 90 ml. Resulted settled sludge volume of 90 ml. Following are conclusions from above data. Recycled sludge flow rate. What is recycled sludge flow rate? QR. Recycled sludge flow rate is QR. We write down the formula. QR is equal to Q into X by 10 power 6 by SVI minus X. We will take it now. Banu Prakash, you are lagging behind, I think so. You are giving the answers of previous question when we are solving the present question, Banu. QR is equal to Q into X by 10 power 6 by SVI minus X. So SVI required sludge volume index. What is volume occupied? Volume occupied given 90 ml. 90 ml volume occupied. So, volume settled is 90 ml per 500 ml. Then what is per 1 liter? Plavita, tell me. Lokesh, for 500 ml it is 90 ml. For 1 liter what is that? Volume occupied is 90 ml for 500 ml. For 1 liter 180 ml. 180 ml for 1000 ml. 1 liter. 180 ml for 1000 ml 1 liter. So SVI is equal to by 3 na 3000 milligrams. 180 by 3. 180 by 3. 60 ml per gram. Now QR is equal to what is Q? 0.5. Q is 0.5. X is 3000. 10 power 6 by 60 minus 3000. Tell me what is the answer now, QR? QR is equal to 0.5 into 3000 divided by 10 power 6 by 60 minus 3000. This answer, Plavita? .109 meter cube per second. 0.109 meter cube per second. So we'll take the 0.11. We'll round off the 0.109. We will round off to 0.11. 0.109 we will round off to 0.11. Correct. So this is wrong now. Option B is wrong. Option A is correct. Option B is wrong. Recycling ratio. Ratio is QR by Q. You can take 0.11 by 0.5. What is the value? Recycling ratio is QR by Q. Just now we concluded recycling rate QR is 0.11, 0.22, QR by Q 0.22. Bhanu Prakash, you are lagging behind. I am solving one question and you are answering for previous question. I think just you update your YouTube. Update means you just drag the window, drag the point. Maybe 2 minutes delay you are watching the session, Bhanu Prakash. You just drag it. QR by Q is equal to 0.22. It is true. True. Returned sludge concentration of the above sewage does not in the stipulated range of IS code. What is returned sludge concentration XR? 10 power 6 by SV na XR. Returned sludge concentration is 10 power 6 by SVI. Returned sludge concentration XR 10 power 6 by SVI. What is the value, Lokesh? 10 power 6 by 60. 10 power 6 by 60. This is the value, Lokesh. One 16,666.67 mg per liter. So it is not in the range because the range is 9,000 to 12,000. Stipulated range according to IS code is 9,000 to 12,000 mg per liter. It is more than 12,000. It is not in the stipulated range. It is not in the stipulated range. So answer is, so it is answer now A, C and D. Answer is A, C and D. We'll go ahead now. Completed? Got the clarity? Very big question, it will kill your time, but still you get 2 marks from this. Easily you get 2 marks. If you know the formula, easily you get. Because if it is a sentence formation theoretical question, lot of confusion. For a numerical question, easily you substitute in the formula, easily you will get 2 marks. Following are the statements that are true with respect to sludge bulking. Following are the statements with respect to sludge bulking. Sludge bulking. Yes. Sludge with poor settling characteristics. That is only definition for sludge bulking. Sludge with poor settling characteristics is known as sludge bulking. So, that is true. The solid component or sludge component which is unable to settle down. Easy settling is not possible. Very poor settling characters. That is called bulking of sludge. True. Sludge bulking is formed due to filamentous microorganisms that grows low. Microorganisms are grown, sludge is easily settled down because that organisms will attach and they increase settling property. Sludge attached to the filamentous microorganisms, their weight mass will be increased so that it can easily settle down. It is not formed due to filamentous microorganisms that grows in the system. Okay. Low nutrient content, low food to biomass ratio less than 0.3 leads to bulking of sludge. Correct. Low nutrient, less amount of biomass, less amount of food to biomass ratio leads to bulking of sludge. High nutrient content, low sludge is low FBM ratio. No, wrong. So A and C. A and C are correct characteristics with respect to A and C. Ramamrutam, XYZ ABC. XYZ ABC. Ramamrutam is the best book for strength of materials by Indian Hadar. Best book is Ramamrutam. So now Banu coming into the track now. I think now Banu coming into the track. A circular sieve with diameter 800 mm. Circular sieve with diameter 800 mm. Laid at a slope of 1 in 500. Circular sieve with diameter 800 laid at a slope of 1 in 500. Carries sewage with average velocity of 0.8 meter per second while flowing half. If the diameter of the sieve and bed slope both are tripled, identify correct results regarding the sieve. So increased velocity. We'll take like this now. V2 by V1 is equal to V2 by V1 is equal to both triple na 3d2 by 3d1 whole power 2 by 3 3d2 by d1 3d2 by d1 whole power 2 by 3 3s2 by s1 whole power 1 by 2. So what can I write down? V2 is equal to 0.8 into 3 power 2 by 3 into 3 power 1 by 2. 0.8 into 3 power 2 by 3 into 3 power 1 by 2. What is V2 now? 0.8 into 3 power 2 by 3 into 3 power 1 by 2. Because 0.8 is V1. 0.8 is V1. D2, D1. 3D1 we can take here. 3D1, 3S1. We take 3D1, 3S1. Yes, 2.88. V2 is 2.88 meter per second. Option A correct na? Option B is wrong. Option B is wrong and option A is correct. Increased velocity of flow 2.88 meter per second. Percentage of increase. Percentage of increase. 2.88 minus 0.8 by 0.8 into 100. Very good, Lokesh. Very fast. Increased velocity 2.88 minus 0.8 by 0.8 into 100. 260%. D. So A and D. A and D considered as correct. A and D considered as correct. Okay, we'll move on now. Pick up the incorrect statements regarding oxidation pond. Depth of oxidation pond lie in the range of 1 to 1.8 meter. Depth of oxidation pond lie within the range of 1 to 1.8 meter. True, 100% true, no doubt. Detention time of oxidation pond generally ranges. No. It will not go for that much time now. It will not go for that much time now. 2 to 3 weeks, okay, you can give for oxidation pond. 2 to 3 months. 90 days we can't go. So, it is wrong. Rate of accumulation of sludge generally varies. Rate of accumulation of sludge generally varies between 20 to 50. It is also wrong. Rate of accumulation of sludge generally varies between 2 to 5 centimeter per year. Rate of accumulation of sludge generally varies between 2 to 5 centimeter per year. Sodium nitrate is added as oxidizing agent in order to overcome odor problems. Correct. So what is your answer now? What is your answer for this question? Plavita, tell me the answer. Plavita, Banu Prakash, what is your answers? B and C, very good. Question is regarding incorrect statement. Question is regarding incorrect statement. Plavita, not correct statement. Question is regarding incorrect statement. That in will change. That in will change your entire answer. Incorrect. That in will change your total answer is going to wrong. So B and C is incorrect. Got it? Banu Prakash, you got it? Finish. Move on. Incorrect is Banu, incorrect is BC, correct is AD. Incorrect Banu, incorrect is BC, correct is AD. Correct is AD. In a sanitary landfill, decomposition and chemical changes within the organic content of solid waste goes on. Yes. In a sanitary landfill, decomposition, chemical changes within organic content of solid waste goes on. Temperature changes within the landfill. Temperature will change now. Temperature will change. Correct. Temperature will change. Production of gases. Yes. H2S, CO, carbon dioxide, methane will take place. Correct. True. Destruction of pathogens. Pathogens will be destructed in landfill. Pathogens will be died in the landfill. Not possible. It is not possible. Production of gases like SO2, NO2 takes place. No. Wrong. Wrong. Because NO2 is not generated, SO2 is not generated. Ammonia H2S is generated. Ammonia H2S generated. Answer is A and B. You understand it? In a sanitary landfill, ammonia H2S generated but not SO2, NO2. Pathogens are not destructed. A and B. A and B. Okay. So I am going to close the session for today. Maybe a few more questions. No problem, we'll take one more session. Later on we'll do it. So tomorrow class MSQs on engineering hydrology. So be careful, study hydrology very well. Banu Prakash, Plavita, Lokesh, everyone. Banu Prakash, Plavita, Lokesh, everyone. Study well regarding hydrology. And those new students which are not available in our Telegram channel, contact me through this Telegram channel. https://t.me/engineering engineering guru. If you want to watch my free classes in Unacademy, type NVLK Prakash in the search. Type NVLK Prakash in the search. You will get all videos related to it. Okay. Engineering Guru is our Telegram channel. In Unacademy app, you search it, NVLK Prakash, you will get all my free videos. So tomorrow we'll meet. So refer your friends to take free classes, to join plus subscription, and to dedicate hats in Unacademy. And refer your friends to use my code KPCivil to join plus subscription with me. Okay. Myself and my faculty team in Unacademy, RP sir, Praveen Kulkarni sir, Abdul Rafi sir and myself will complete the entire subjects of civil engineering core to you. So take your plus subscription as early as possible using the code KPCivil. Okay. Thank you one and all. Bye bye all of you. We'll meet tomorrow again. Okay.